Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm trying to do something new again. So I've ordered this book binding kit, so I'm going to attempt to make my own book with some paper, some card, some gauze, leather, cotton, and see if I can make something that resembles a book. So we'll see how it goes, but it should be exciting. I'm looking forward to it. First thing I've done is to open up paper. It's A4, fold it in half, 3 sheets at a time to form my signatures, and then bound them in my same trusty trouser hangers that I use for my leather crafting project, in order to get them to crease as best as possible. And I've also come to a stage where I need to then think about sewing them. So I've come up with a template on a piece of the card that I bought to show where my holes are going to be, in order to sew the signatures together as one single signature, and then to bind them all together as a group. So this is the marks I'm going to use. And I'm just going to use my dowel to push through and to make those marks on all the signatures that I've got. So that's all the signatures punched. Now it's a case of getting the thread and the needle ready to start on the first one. So I've done a few signatures so far. I don't know if I'm doing it right or if it looks any good, but it seems to be holding them together just fine. Some strength, and obviously I've got to put some gauze around this at the end, but slow going, but I'm actually enjoying it. Here we are at the next stage, where I've managed to sew it all together, and it looks something like this. But then what I've also done overnight is I glued it all the way along as well, so it's got quite a smooth texture to it now. So the next stage will be to put some gauze over this, and maybe about 1 centimetre along the actual side. There's bits of paper as well. So I'm going to do that now, and then glue that in, and then I can move on to potentially sorting out how big I want the leather end places to be. Here's the gauze on, just rubbing the glue in, making sure it's nicely adhered. I put some on underneath already, just topping it all up. While I'm waiting for the glue and the gauze to dry on the spine, I thought I'd cut out the hardback for the front and rear. I know the size of the paper that I've got, so I've done this, and with the leather, when it's wrapped around this, it will make it slightly larger than the pages, so I think that's going to come out quite well. What I've made whilst I'm waiting for the fabric to dry on the spine of the book so far, I've made a little pen hook for my fountain pen. So what I'm about to do is to put some holes in here, and then I'm going to put some holes on the leather that I've made for the outer surface of the book, for the sleeves. So this is the leather I'm using. I've put some other marks in just for other bits of pieces I wanted to, but I put a bit of the fabric on the spine just to give that some strength. I've stuck the cardboard down, and essentially I'm just going to put the pen holder, just going to sew it onto here, and then once I've done that, then I can actually then turn it back over and cut the corners off, and then turn all this over and start gluing this all on here to the actual cardboard, and then we'll be in a pretty good position. So here's the pen holder that's sewn on now. quite proud of that, and it's already looking quite battered, this leather, which is exactly what I want it to happen with over time. Fast forward a few days and I've got the leather is stuck to the baseboards. I've had a bit of an issue with the cutting, that no matter what I tried, it wasn't cutting the corners properly. But you know, this is all going to be covered over anyway, so you're not going to see this. And what I've just been measuring now is some more ball to fit in here to make it flush with the leather, so that I can actually then cover this with the paper that I want. You can see the clips I've got in my binding kit. I can't use one helping the glue stick for the leather to the cardboard. But that's looking good so far. And the other thing I've done on this one is I have stamped in fact it's my first book, so I'm really happy with it so far. A few days have passed since the last part of this video, and I've managed to complete the book. I didn't show you all the processes because it's just a lot of gluing, etc., but I just thought I'd show you the end product. So this is what it looks like. So you can see some marks here from some of the binding on the end here, but you know what, I like it, and I like the fact I've got some wear and tear marks already. And I've managed to get my pen through the actual pen clip I put on there. Inside, pages are stuck to the end plate to cover up the initial inside cover, and the same for the rear sheet. So is it perfect? No, it's not, but you know what, again, clearly I'm going to put some glue here. But you know what, it's good enough for what I wanted, for my first attempt. And I've got all the pages, it doesn't fall out. There's potentially some finishing I could do around here, but again, first attempt, I really like it. And the same down here as well. But all in all, it's really good. I put some stamps here to put my initials and the fact this is my first attempt, so hopefully I can get better and better with every attempt I do before I think about maybe trying to produce and sell some of these to other people. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. I've certainly enjoyed making it, and hopefully it's given you some inspiration if you want to get into leather crafting or doing some bookbinding. There's loads of helpful hints and tips on the internet, but again, when you do it, just give yourself a bit of leeway if it's your first attempt, but obviously the more you practice, the better you'll get. I really love the efforts of my labours. Anyway, see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye bye.